Hello, welcome to Rybrook Jag in Warrington. Jason Courtney speaking. Here we have for you today a Mercedes-Benz. It's the E220 CDI Auto. As you can see, the registration of this car is KY58WYG. The car is registered 1st September 2008 and has covered 59,000 miles. It's 2 owners from new. With a full Mercedes-Benz service history. The service history is online, however we do have a copy of that which I'll show in a second. Just to let you know, I've had a good look around this car, and to be perfectly honest with you, this car is pretty much like brand new. I generally think that you will struggle to find a nicer car than one I'm about to show you now. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a little a closer look. So started off on the offside front wing as we always do. That wing is pretty much perfect. As you can see, typical Mercedes, there's absolutely no rust there whatsoever. That wing is completely unblemished. It has just had an MOT, so it's got a brand new MOT as well. That tyres on around about 4mm, and as you can see, that wheel is pretty much perfect. Looking down the side of this car again, I generally can see no marks on this car at all. So, like I say, I will go through it obviously in detail just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. But on first looks, this car is pretty much immaculate. So both down the whole offside of that car is absolutely perfect. That rear tyre, as you can see there, again, great tread depth on that tyre, looking around 4mm, and that rear wheel is fine. As you can see, the car does have mud guards as well fitted. Looking at the back of the car, as I said, it is the 220 CDI automatic, and it's obviously an E-Class. As you can see, we've got reversing sensors there. Looking at that rear bumper, again, there's nothing to tell you about that rear bumper. It's, like I say, pretty much like it left the showroom. Let's open the boot. As you can see, we do have 2 Mercedes keys for this car. Inside the boot, which is cavernous, I have to say. We've got underneath here, as you can see, we've got your locking wheel nut key for the car, and we've also got the tools as well. So there is no spare wheel, unless it's underneath there. Oh, it is, sorry, I beg your pardon. We do have a spare wheel. As you can see, that's the spare wheel there. It looks like it is a space saver wheel, so it is only a small wheel, but we do have the wheel, so that is all present and good as exact as it should be. As you can see as well, we do have the reflector warning triangle as well. Looking down the near side of the car, again, pretty much perfect, but we'll have a closer look. That rear wing, absolutely perfect. There's no marks, no scratches, nothing on there. And that rear tyre, again, is on best part of 5mm. That wheel, again, pretty much perfect. Looking down the near side of the car, like I say, I can't see any marks. Might be one very minor mark there, but again, that's probably the size of a fingernail, so it is very small. Mirror cap looks absolutely fine, as does that near side wing as well. That tyre's on, that's probably the lowest tyre, on around, probably just under 3mm, probably around 2.5mm. But that wheel, again, is fine. Like I say, it has just passed an MOT literally a couple of days ago, so we know that the car is completely roadworthy. Look at the front of the car as well. Again, I'm sure there will be 1 or 2 very, very faint stone chips on that bonnet. Not that I can actually see any. But like I say, you would have thought at 59,000 miles there's bound to be 1 or 2 slight stone chips. In fact, I found a scratch. There we go. I found one little scratch. That will literally be a £10 smart repair on that. It is minor, but as I say, obviously, as you know, we do point out everything. There's a couple little tiny stone chips there as well. So a little bit of smart repair required on that front bumper. Apart from that, that is pretty much it. So let's have a close look inside as well. I have driven this car, and I have to say, it drives perfect. So, as you can see, we do have the black leather trim. Inside this car, smells like it's brand new. Never been smoked in, there's no pets or anything like that, so it is immaculate. Let's have a look inside. So, as you can see, mileage of this car is 59,260. We'll start the car up. There are no warning lights, but I will show you that anyway. It is saying that there's a service, it's the A service, it's the small service, it's slightly overdue. It's saying that it's 4 days overdue, so this car will require a service. But as you can see, there are no warning lights on this car. Again, black leather interior, which is great condition on the inside of this car. Like I say, is pretty much like brand new. So we do have the power folding door mirrors, as you can see. We have black leather trim. It is the avant-garde, as you can see there. It says Avant-Garde there, and obviously it is automatic gearbox as well. As you see, we do have a CD player, and we've also got dual climate control air conditioning as well. We do have a little coin holder, and then in here we have the Mercedes phone system as well. And then in the glove box we do have the butt pack, which is all present and exactly as it should be. And then underneath here we do have a first aid kit, which is also in the car as well. So like I say, we've got the overmats inside of this car, again pretty much immaculate, so I generally don't think you're going to find a better car. So let's have a quick look at the MOT and service history. So there's your MOT certificate. So the expiry date of this MOT was the 1st September 2016, so it is literally just over a full year's MOT, just under a full year's MOT, beg your pardon. And there's let's have a look, there's the previous MOT, and then we've got the service history as well. But what I will just show you is the printout. So let's go to page 1. So we've got there, so you've got a service, 1, 2, 3, so there's 4 services on that sheet, and then we've got a 5th service which has been done there. So the last service according to this was 29th of 8 2014 at 50,000 miles. Like I say, it's now done 59,000 miles, and that was a large service, so it had a large service at 50,000 miles. So technically it is due for a service now. So like I say, very high spec car, beautiful condition. If you have any questions, please give me a call. Like I say, my name's Jason Courtney, and I'm on 01925 247 900, and thanks for watching.